Week 8 recap, man. I'm back, y'all. I had a week off. The team had a week off. That means I get a week off. We all need a break. Week 8 recap, man. Got some good things and some bad things to say. First off, I know it's in the past, but Tyler Huntley should have been starting in that Rams game. He showed you why on Sunday. We scored 30 points. I know it was against the Bears. I know they had some starters out and all that shit, but, you know, was missing guys on defense. I don't give a fuck. Okay? We got guys out too. We didn't have our quarterback. But you couldn't tell because Snoop was leading that shit. I've been said from the beginning that I fuck with Snoop. Always liked him. Pause. He's the only one who, he's the only dude that we've had. I don't know why the fuck we got Cooper Rush. That shit makes no fucking sense. He's the only one that when he comes in, you actually feel like, okay, we actually have a chance in this game. We might have a chance. He was letting it rip. When you have a Derrick Henry back there to lean on, it makes your job a lot easier. Harbum was Harbum. Nothing really bad to say or good to say. He didn't win us the game. He didn't lose us the game. Maybe he felt the pressure. Maybe he knew, hey, you know what? We go 1-6, I'm on a hot seat. Let me get all my coordinators on the same page. Who fucking knows? All I know is, yay, we won a game. And the sad part is, we're going to be 2-5, possibly 3-5, 4-5, 5-5. I mean, there's a chance we can run off 5 or 6 in a row. And everybody's going to be saying, see, everything's fine. Harbum's fine, there's nothing wrong. And this is the problem that happens every fucking year with the Ravens. You know? Just when you start believing in them, they let you down. And just when they let you down and you start believing in them again, they let you down again. It's just all false hope, man. False hope, false hope, false hope. So, is this team a Super Bowl team? Absolutely not. Are they a playoff team? Possibly. Possibly. And probably. Unfortunately, probably, due to our schedule. We still have to play the Steelers twice, the Bengals twice, and the Browns once. We have 5 games left in the division. I mean, this shit ain't over at all. And, you know, I want to see us win, yes. But it sucks for me to have to sit here and say it's going to be another fucking playoff exit and another, you know, Harbaugh stays another year, and it's just going to be the same fucking shit. When are we going to get a change? Hopefully, I don't got to sit here. We don't have to sit here as fans and endure 2 more years of this shit, because he got a 3-year extension. And you actually have some people who like the guy and be riding for him. See, he doesn't got to go. He's a great coach. I had somebody on X tell me, coaching doesn't matter. It's all up to the players. If that ain't the biggest crock of shit I ever fucking heard in my life, coaching doesn't matter, then explain why all these quarterbacks like Sam Darnold and Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield, and I can go on and on and on down the list of guys right now who showing you I never sucked. It was my system. It was my coaching. Oh, Daniel Jones. Coaching matters. It always matters. Okay? Don't give me that bullshit. Defense looked good. We stopped the run well. The They like to run. They got off on us on some runs, but you know, for the most part, we held up, especially up the middle. Got a pass rush. I saw a sack from Mike Green. That's what we need from the kid. Somebody got to step up, you know, and be the next guy next to Kyle Van Noy as a pass rusher. Somebody. Kyle Van Noy really ain't even a pass rusher. He's just there by default. I mean, he can do it, but you know. Nate Wiggins with the pick. I loved it. I know Nate's a baller. Now look, the pick happened because there was a little bit of pressure. When you get a little bit of pressure, you realize your secondary really ain't that bad after all. Any secondary could look bad if you don't have a pass rush. You can have Pro Bowlers at every level on the defense, but if you don't have a pass rush, you know, and you can have a secondary full of Pro Bowlers, but if you don't have a pass rush, they're just gonna look average. There's nothing wrong with the secondary or the players. It's just the fact that you can only cover for like 3 to 4 seconds. Even the best corner, even RAVENS, Deion Sanders, you name it, they not covering 5, 6, you know, to 8 to 9 seconds. And when a quarterback has all day to eat back there, that's exactly what's going to happen. Caleb Williams came back to Maryland. He didn't get a warm welcoming from us. You know, to say the least. Overall, I mean, Harbaugh didn't lose us the game or win us the game. He played his part. It was a challenge that kind of didn't make any sense. But other than that, everything, you know, it was a good game. Good overall game, in a game we had to have, a must-win. And now we're on a short week. On to Miami. And down to South Beach where Lamar's from. And, you know, the last time we went down there, it didn't work out so well for us. They was dialing up that cover 0, and we had no answer. Now, that was a Brian Flores defense. I don't think that happens this time. They don't look like they're doing that on anybody right now. And I don't give a fuck about Atlanta. They suck. We just got to come out. We should be able to handle business. You know, we should. We'll see. I mean, it was just a solid win. But the thing that's the most frustrating out of this whole game is, okay, cool, we won, right? Why was Snoop not playing the whole Rams game? Why was Cooper Rush out there? And even if you started him, why was he out there in the second half when he looked so awful and bad in the first half? Harbaugh. Huh? Then you finally realize in the fourth quarter, oh, I should put in Snoop. Well, now we're down by 2 touchdowns, and time is running out. Okay? It's too little, too late now, Harbaugh. And then, oh, common sense. You know what? I should start Snoop. I should start Snoop against the Bears. Yeah, you think? He gives you a different aspect. He ain't number 8. But damn, I mean, you know, he works for us. His legs make him a problem. He was letting it rip. He was 9 for 9 at one point. Derrick Henry, I remember he dropped one. You know, I was like, oh, no, he's 9 for 10. You know, the clock management at the end of the game with the Bears, what they were doing, I don't understand. They kind of wasted a chance to cut it to a 1-score game, but it's all good. You know, we'll take it. Yeah. Where is Likely and Mark Andrews, though? Like, they're just, you know, I mean, Charlie Kohler caught a touchdown pass. I was like, God damn, Charlie Kohler out here catching passes. And then, you know, he had the swag strutted in. Tyler Huntley should have started that Rams game. We could be sitting here at 3 or 4. because we had a chance to win that game, and I hate living in the past, but it just makes it so much more frustrating when you know, look, bro, do you see how he looked? That's why you should have had him in from the beginning, hard bitch. Overall, it was a good win. You know, we'll clap our hands and shit, but now it's a short week, and now it's on to Miami, and then after that it's Minnesota, okay, and then the Jets, and then the Bengals. I mean, this team could be sitting at 6-5 in a few weeks, and that's crazy to think about. I can't even imagine when we were sitting here at 1-5 that we actually have a chance. But the fact that we have, you know, the 5 games left in the division, the Steelers ain't wrapped shit up, and the fact that all 3 of those teams lost in our division on Sunday, it's like, damn, nobody wants this division, huh? Well, if y'all don't want it, we're gonna take it, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because it just leads to another year of Harbaugh. He made the playoffs. Everything's all good. There's no issue. The story of the John Harbaugh era continues. And it's probably going to continue. And that's why I just want to punch his face every time I see it. I'm sorry. I you know, win or lose. This one win does not get him off the hook, and that's what I'm trying to say. You know, you got people really up here saying, see, look, he won, everything's fine. Like, bro, you think one win validates all the bullshit? He's supposed to beat the Bears, bro. I don't give a fuck it was with Tyler Huntley. You're 1-5, bro. You're supposed to win that game. You're at home. It was a good win. And like I said, now it's a short week. And it's on to Miami. So, impressive. I don't really have a whole lot else to say about it. If any of y'all can think of anything else to add, you know, feel free to comment in there. But overall, you know, we're 2-5, and you know, we'll see what happens tomorrow night in South Beach. And then I'll be back on a short week this weekend with my recap. You already know what it is. So, y'all have a good one. It's a long weekend for me. And I'll see y'all probably Saturday or this weekend. But we'll see for tomorrow what the fuck we do. Should handle business. But with this team, you never fucking know. Alright, yo. Peace. On to the Dolphins, week 9. The fish, the porpoises.